Hello guys, time for another Empire 2 war game. It's again the Prussians that I'm commanding, but this is an early period battle, and I'm not sure. I think it was with the smaller funds than the previous games, so I had less money to spend on. But I'm not sure on this ladder. But I'm sure it's early period battle, and this time I'm facing the Ottomans. So as far as I know, they have some nice melee troops in the early period that I can use, so I'm going to be prepared. I was prepared for a melee rush army or something similar. What I brought along was 2 units of light infantry. I think no Jaegers for the Prussians and the early period. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of light infantry, and in the back again 1, 2, 3, 4 units of line infantry, so no bullshit army. 2 of my units have 1 experience chevron upgrade, and I have 8 journalist bodyguards. No more calf, I think. Nope. So yeah, that's about it. And my opponent, on the other hand, he's got his Mamelukes. These are good calf. Then he's got some howitzers. These are pretty powerful in close range. This same there we go. 1, 2, 3 Dahomey Amazons. I have no idea what these guys are and why every single faction has them in the early period, but they have them. And I thought that they were melee troops, but they were actually gun troops. So besides his semi-janissaries on that wing, he's got his 3 more units of semi-janissaries in the middle, and he's got some more Mamelukes on that wing. So as expected, a rush army, but it does have some missile components, some gunpowder components in it. And the first impression was that I had while playing the battle was that he's going to just straight charge down at my guys. But that was when I thought that these Dahomeys were melee troops, but they're actually like light infantry troops, some sort of light infantry troops. So I'm going to, because I have more troops than he does, and my guys have my guys can fire. My guys have boomsticks, and his guys, his main battle line, his semi-janissaries, they don't have boomsticks. Oh, that had to hurt. Shit. Well, but they didn't take too many casualties. That's good. But here I took a lot of casualties. That's not good. So because my guys have boomsticks, I'm gonna try and envelop my opponent and shoot from all sides, but let's see if that one works as I imagine. So I'm gonna just spread my line. I'm not gonna go in a 2-line. That was actually the first idea I had, was to go in a 2-line defense, so that every line falls back behind the other line when he advances in a melee. But as I said, seeing that's not just going to be melee, ouch, that guy's gone. That's not just going to be melee. I decided to just do this, and I'm going to get my guys in range to shoot at his Mamelukes and hopefully get a reaction from him. And I'm moving my journalist bodyguard from this side to help out, because over here I will also have the 3 so it's not 2, it's 3 units of light infantry that I brought along. So because over here I'm also going to have my light infantry to help out against the Mamelukes and Dahomey, right? Yeah, I'm reading this right? Yeah, Dahomey Amazons. Should be reading it right. The second part is that my line infantry is already in range to his guys, because as I said, these guys are light infantry, and they are already taking casualties while not firing back, so I don't want that to happen. So I'm moving my guys up a little bit so they can start firing. On my light infantry, they're still not firing at anyone, so micro mistake. And he started moving his Mamelukes on this side. So these are something that you should be familiar with from the Egyptians in medieval too. And here they have far less armor, as you can see, because, well, there's no real reason to carry armor when the guys when you have guys shooting at you. You can't stop a bullet, can you? And but still, I think the Ottomans have great armored cavalry for the melee fights in the late period. And since I see this gap over here, I'm just marching my general's bodyguards, and he just turns his semi-janissaries, and by that he takes a lot of casualties. So I'm just rushing my general's bodyguards, and I'm going to go at his artillery because obviously they do a lot of damage to my guys. Here I reacted in a timely manner to his Mameluk's charge, and I hope that my guys will be able to absorb it. But another unit of Mamelukes comes. As another unit of Mamelukes comes this way, and of course he does the thing that his army was designed to do. He rushes his guys at my line infantry, and they're not depleted enough for me to hope that I can win this melee. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this. I'm going to lose this melee over here. The only thing I'm hoping for is that I can kill off his Mamelukes before they kill me, but I'm not sure that even that will happen. Here my generals had, bodyguards had some success and I killed off his artillery, but I'm not even sure that that will happen, since I think these guys will make short process of my line infantry here, faster than the Mamelukes will vanquish. So I think these 3 units of semi-janissaries will just kill off my guys. That's not good. And pretty much my whole line is routing, and he's got his Mamelukes in a flanking position. The only thing left for me, working for me, are these 3 units of line infantry over here, and they are going to try to flank these semi-janissaries and these Dahomeys over here. So I think by this point I'm pretty much convinced that this is a lost battle. He even managed to rout my line infantry that formed a square just with his Mamelukes. That just sucks. So I guess in early period Mamelukes are pretty good. So here he's trying to do the same again, and I managed to form my square in a timely manner. Let's see, because here he only has 1 unit, so I'm hoping that my guys will hold out. And I have 2 more line infantry units, and they're going to get rushed by the Homei Amazons and by semi-janissaries, and more Mamelukes are coming this way, as you can see, to wrap things up. And the good thing is, finally, I managed to rout one of his Mamelukes before the others came, and my line infantry is still okay. And another good thing, most of my troops that started routing are coming back. As you can see here, I have 3 units of line infantry, no, 2 units of line infantry, 1 unit of light infantry, and over here another unit of light infantry, and they're all coming back. And another good thing, my guys are not routing as fast as they routed as the other 3 units of line infantry that were in the central routed. And even though he's got his general's bodyguards over here, my guys are still holding out. And even though he's got his upgraded general's bodyguards and his upgraded semi-janissaries over here, my guys are still holding out. I don't know why those guys then routed so fast. I'm not sure. And when my opponent sees that over here I'm marching more line infantry and light infantry, he reacts by moving his 2 semi janissaries and 1 Dahomey and 2 Dahomey units over here, so that he doesn't overwhelm my line over here. Anyway, my line starts to break because they're even like this, they're under a lot of pressure, and if he had moved more of his semi janissaries and Dahomey Amazons over here, I think they would have broken very easily. One of my guys is under pressure, and I'm really afraid that he might start to rout. We're seeing that more and more troops gather, my troops gather over here. He moves his Mamelukes out of there too, and I get some nice free shots with my light infantry at his Mamelukes finally, and I'm pretty much starting to rout them from here, where now the main battle is. And it's really nice and it's really surprising. I really thought that my guys just straight would break after the charge. Like, I didn't give them more than 30 seconds. I thought I should admit defeat, but I said, yeah, anyway, let's do this the honorable way and let's fight the battle to the end. But I'm still waiting for them to break any minute, because it's a lot of pressure these 2 units of line infantry are under. I have like 60 men remaining. I really need to get them to get these guys under fire. I have my light infantry starting to fire now from the backs at the Ottomans, and finally I see some white flags appearing on their screen. But he still has a nice force of semi-janissaries over here that I need to deal with. But again, they're starting to rout, so I guess they're having the same morale problems that I have around now. But they have more guys than me. That's the sucky part, and they will definitely manage to rout what I have over here. But I'm not worried about that. What I really need to do is get this part of my army in position to start firing it at his guys. And hope that these guys will not come back, at least not organized in an organized manner, to hunt my guys. So, like from nowhere, I'm in a position to win this battle. As you can see, just being like stubbornly, stupidly, like annoyingly persistent. And not giving up. I don't know. I cannot think of any other reason why I'm still in this. I still haven't admitted defeat. Both of our generals are dead, as you can see. And I'm just holding the home Amazons with my line infantry. I'm pretty sure they can win it, my line infantry. But he's got his semi-janissaries in the back. And I'm sure my line infantry can't hold them for long. And there they go. They rout at the same time as the homies. I will try to pinch them, these semats with one of my line infantry units as I shoot them from all sides, because these guys are the last thing that's standing between me and victory against this Ottoman army in this early period battle. And he's going to charge them, and I really need to make some space as not to get both of these units in a melee, I think, because if I get them both in a melee, on the other hand, if I get them both in a melee, I think they will last longer, but I have the chances are bigger that I just lose them because they're exhausted, and these guys are simply better in melee. So I'm shooting at the backs of these semats, and finally they're beginning their white flags are beginning to wave, and I can now say finally, thank God, I won this battle. It was a really fun battle to fight. I deployed 1,164 guys. My opponent deployed the Conqueror of 1453. This is the year when Constantinople fell. So my opponent deployed 1,035 guys. I killed 720. He killed 705 guys. So we were really evenly matched. My line infantry, these 3 units did some nice damage. I guess those were the 3 units that I marched from the left, and that holds out till the end of the battle. And I hope you guys enjoyed this really fun and interesting battle that was really decided. It was really on the line. Basically, I was walking the line, and it was really decided in the last second in my favor. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will like, subscribe, and I hope you will stick around on my channel for more battles. Bye bye. Take care.